What do you think was your greatest accomplishment over the course of your career, and then why?
I've been so blessed to meet so many great people in my career and get to work on so many great things. But when I have had the chance to reflect, I think some of the great things I've been able to work on has been really on working with people and developing talent and kind of the next generation, or even just the blessing of getting to work and partner with people. So watching people gain new skill sets or enabling them to do that by projects or through training or through, new opportunities, or, strengthening their technical and business acumen through opportunities, and watching them partner across the industry to drive change and impact for the consumer or for the planet. And just being a small part of that and being able to either enable them or lift them up in some way to get their dreams and their fulfillment. If I was able to do that somewhere along the way and impact them, to me, that was the best thing I could have ever done in my career.
I love that because truly a company is its people. And people development, I think if you do it mindfully, can make a big difference in a company's profitability. But I think to me, what matters more is just making a difference in the people's lives and their happiness. I know that a lot of corporations don't look at the happiness of their employees. Many, not all, don't typically look at that as a measure of success, but that's how I would measure success.
Yeah, so important. The
Yep.
most important thing is people. Second one, and I don't know if I've struggled with it my whole career. I have a lot of conviction because I have a lot of passion. I'm a passionate person, but it's truly to have confidence. Um, and I don't know if that's a female tendency, if it's where you're at in your hierarchy or seat at the table. Sometimes packaging didn't always have a seat at the table, depending upon where it's at in the room. But to have such confidence to be in the voice in the room and be confident in your own skin at all times, I struggled with that always, even through to the end. And it's wasted time. It's wasted time, and it's wasted effort, because everyone that's gone to school or working in the industry is great at what they do and always brings their best. I believe that, inherently, and is super smart. And so everyone should be confident in what they're bringing and voice their opinions fearlessly and bring their best to the table and make their opinions known. And we need that every day in the industry, and our companies need that every day, and our consumers and the planet need that. And so I'm not sure that happens very readily in the packaging industry. And I think that's really important to do.
A couple of comments on that. I do think it is a little bit of a female thing. One of the things that I learned too late in my career, I wish I had known it earlier, although I really have, it hasn't changed me at all. As a interviewer, I need to let the person know that I'm talking with, that I'm listening, and nodding is one way of doing that. But females have a tendency to nod quite a bit in their conversations, and they're nodding because they're saying, I'm listening, I hear you. But most males see that as, I agree with you. And I think I wish I would have known that much sooner in my career, because I would not have nodded at a lot of things that I didn't agree with, that I didn't agree with.
That is good insight. I'm not sure I ever knew that, Lisa. So that, I will use that in my future relationships and maybe even with my husband, because I'm not sure I knew that. But that's a great insight and great point around body language and understanding communication skills. But I think that would be the next thing I'd say I would go back and redo from the beginning if I had more confidence in myself.
Denise, two really, really good uh, topics there that you have brought up career-wise. Thank you for that.
Thank you. I also, what's really important to me, I talked about people, but it's important to me to give back. I've had the blessing of a successful career, and I've always tried to give back in different ways, but I really want to commit myself to that in different ways. But also stay engaged with the industry if there's any opportunity to do so. That would be nice too. But I want to give back also from a volunteering standpoint.
Oh, that's
And
great. Do you have
yeah,
any specific plans in that area? Is it going to be like at the school level or not really?
I've been
Uh,
researching it. I'd like to do some
okay.
stuff both domestically and internationally. I don't know. So I just started researching pretty heavily. So
Okay.
you can tell me, I don't know, but I think very hands-on would be my preference. But equally, I wouldn't mind doing some nonprofit or boards or anything like that as well. If somebody would ever give me the opportunity to do so. It's all about people. So number one, it's just people. First one is consumer bullseye. If you're in business, any kind of business, but the number one job is people that you work with and that you care for. Whether you work with them, they work for you, whether they are your boss or manager, everyone needs care and everyone needs, to be a great partner that you work with in terms of building relationships and just making sure that everyone's lifted up around you and treating them with kindness and with greatness. And I think it's just such a great opportunity today, and particularly when it's such a busy time and people are under such stress. And so people make the difference, whether they be your consumer that you're trying to serve or the people you get to work with. So I think that's the number one thing to be done.